and we are painting on the reborn dolls. So welcome back to my little studio. This is where all the magic happens. This is where the dolls come to life. Oh, wake me up inside. That's what the dolls say. And yeah. So currently working on some to sell and some customs. Hey Amber. Hey, it's Liz. Hey Nadia. Oh, which I have gotten that package from Nadia. I should open that during this video. Hey Ivelisse. Hey Claudia. Hey Deanna. Hey Robbins and Robbins Arts and Crafts. Hey Nicole. Welcome. When you get a chance, you should bring that box over here and I can open it sometime. Okay. So I've got some coffee. Little Care Bear cup. How cute. It's Armenian instant coffee. It's like one of my favorite coffees. Comes with the creamer and the sugar. So good. Hey the Carter crew. Hey Velvet Unicorn. Hi Danielle.
Hello,
welcome.
Everybody.
Happy Friday.
Sorry I can't be in the chat.
So I didn't know exactly what I was going to do when I came live. I'm kind of stumped on a couple dolls that I'm working on. It always happens every time I work. I get to a point where I'm like, what do I do? I don't know. But I remembered that Nadia sent a package. She sent this little milk glass thing. So I thought we could share that here. But we have 2 reborns available on the website. This is one of them. I think she's so cute. Hey Lisa, yay for school being out. Woo! So there is the baby. So cute. She's one of them that's available on the website. Hey Tamorio, hey Head. So that's one baby available. And then there's this other baby available on the website. So there are 2 of them. So cute. One's a brunette and one is a redhead. And if you go to the website, you can see their professional photos of them there. So that's always a good place to look because you can see how they really look, because the camera likes to make them more red than what they are. So yep, so we've got a couple babies, and Everly Gwyn here, Quinn B, Lilu that we're working on. Oh, cool. And Jackie opened up the box for us. Yay! This is so awesome. So this was sent to us.
Remove the addresses
by Nadia.
Nadia.
Oh, there we go, Nadia. Perfect. Okay, so we got this box right here. We're gonna try to open that up. Let's see. I think we got a letter here. It says, I'm sorry it took so long for me to send this. I wanted to add a few things to the box. Please share with Jackie. The dishes are from my childhood. They have been around as long as I remember. The blanket is when we had not sure who used it, but I washed it for this trip. Anything you don't like or want, you can give away. Throw away. Thank you both for sharing your gift of doll artistry, reborning with others. By sharing it, you make the love for it grow. Have a blessed day. Nadia. She shared her name right there, how to say it. Perfect. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Okay, so look at this. How cute. It's a gorilla wearing a purple shirt, and it says X Heart. That's adorable.
Oh, how cute are they?
There is 2 of them. That is so cute. Let's set those right.
Turn them around so you can see their little faces.
There for right now.
How cute.
And there's, oh my goodness,
gosh.
there's a doll in here and her arm just fell
She
off.
looks like a little 90s baby.
I'm going to glue her arm
She's
on.
got like that Chrissy inspired, pull her hair out.
Yeah, she has
possibly.
that,
magic hair.
magic hair look. Thank you. She is
Let's see.
cute.
She is a 1988 play school doll. Oh my gosh. Any idea? I'm gonna do a little Google search on
Yeah,
her.
she looks like the one where her hair gets wet and changes colors, or the crimp in hair.
Let's see. Did you guys know you can use Google Lens and take a photo and then it'll tell us? Oh my gosh, she just looks so much like other dolls, so I won't. Let me do a little bit of research on her, unless someone else already told us. Oh. Mm. Oh, she's saying no, her arm broke. I think her arm was not supposed to be broken.
Yeah, it did break.
It's okay.
We'll put some glue.
We'll figure out how to
And here's some Christmas stickers of animals. Those are so cute.
help her out. I
So-
can't believe Google Lens failed me though, guys.
Oh my gosh, this is carnival glass. Love this. This is some of my favorite glass. So she sent us these. She's had these in her family for as long as she can remember.
That's pretty.
This is so nice. Thank you so much. Oh my
So I
goodness.
found her. She's like I said, a vintage 1988 Play School baby doll, surprise growing hair. I guess maybe that's. I'm not sure if that's her official name,
There's
but
a lid to it.
she's so cute. Thank you.
Look, it's got a lid. It's
Oh
a
my
candy
gosh,
dish.
that is so pretty.
That is so nice.
I
I love carnival glass.
Love that. Wow.
It is so
Oh
cool.
my gosh, we need to find a space for it to set it out here.
Yeah, that is so nice.
Her arm, I think honestly it can just be glued back into place. So see, right here
Yeah.
and this right, I'm so sorry, right there. I think we'll just put some glue and then it'll just, maybe it won't be able to rotate, but it'll at least stay in place.
So this is what she originally just asked to send me, was this top hat
She's super cute.
milk glass piece.
Her hair is in amazing condition too, by the way.
See this?
Oh!
It's a top hat milk glass piece.
Oh my gosh, that's
Gonna put
really
like paint
cool.
brushes in it.
Oh yeah, paint brushes on it will be perfect. Thank you. Wow.
Then there's
This
the
is
drinking
so-
cup in there.
Ooh, that's a nice big cup for you.
Yeah, that is a big cup.
My gosh.
There's so much in here. Oh my goodness.
You're
Oh, there's
absolutely
still
sweet.
other stuff in here.
Aww.
It says welcome to our home.
Yes. I think you can probably
Oh, you
pick
put
out,
something there.
Yeah, you could probably pick out different Mickey heads, and the Mickey heads will be the
That's so cool.
probably like different seasons
Yeah.
or something like that. If you can't dream it, you can do it. It says. Those are some super
My
cute
goodness,
signs.
there's so much stuff hiding in here.
Oh, it's a
Oh,
Mickey
that's
cup.
How adorable.
That's a very nice cup.
That is
Aww.
really nice.
Let's see. Sorry, we're not looking at the comment section right now.
I would have not been looking at the comment section.
Let me grab my phone because it'll be easier to read.
Wow, okay, I
Sorry,
think
guys.
Oh, there's a straw with that cup too. I think that's everything. Oh my gosh, thank you so
You
much.
spoiled us.
That was
Let's see.
way
Allison
more
said.
than Oh wait,
"Hi."
there's a baby blanket. There it is.
Oh, let me turn the music. All of a sudden got
Look at
super
there's
high.
a receiving blanket. Ah,
Oh,
okay.
that is
That's
so
the baby blanket she
pretty.
was talking about.
Allison says, "Hi Stephanie. I don't know if you read my comment on the video about the Amazon silicone by Coracos, but thank you so much for supporting people that have Amazon dolls and being so positive."
Oh, you're welcome. I just understand the legalities of
Right.
the reproduced dolls. When you understand the legalities of the reproduced dolls, you should be ashamed of yourself if you bully somebody, because there's no reason for it. Seems like with research, they are supposed to legally exist. When you don't protect your intellectual property when manufacturing in China and other companies,
Yeah. Just put
your
it back in
stuff
there.
can be legally reproduced and sold. So
Eva graduated high school today. Congratulations!
Yay!
Oh my gosh! You guys, you are young. I graduated high school in 2007. I'm so old.
look in the baby legs. There is a frog.
A frog?
There's a frog.
A frog? Who said that? They're playing a prank on us. Who said that?
Probably. I don't know. There's no frogs in my baby legs.
Amber says, I don't understand how people say knockoffs are hazardous. There's not one study that says that. No, I mean, knockoffs are not hazardous. Vinyl is vinyl, and I don't know if I already said this, but what I always say is all vinyl is toxic regardless of it being high quality or not. I mean, plastic is plastic and it's toxic.
When you heat it up, it puts off fumes no matter what.
When you heat it up, it puts off some fumes no matter what. And Stephanie and I have been reborning since 2011. And since 2011, vendors and sculptors alike would tell us, do not bake your reborn doll kits in your house or use your house oven to bake these doll kits because they do put off toxic fumes that are hazardous to you. So I know now they're trying to say that the authentics are non-hazardous, but the knockoffs are. And now they're switching around the stories to whatever suits their needs, but no, they are hazardous regardless of what vinyl it is. Even if you go buy it at Walmart, even if you go, whatever you put, any vinyl that goes and gets heat up will release toxic fumes.
I still don't see the Hello Kitty frog in the baby legs. I am so lost. I am missing it all. I don't know what's going on.
All heated plastic
Kitty frog
releases fumes. Exactly, Heather.
Here you go.
If you leave your water bottle in your car and it gets all heated up and you take a sip out of that water, doesn't it taste funny? Doesn't it taste different? That's all the plastic that's been melted into your water. And you think that would be if plastic could be safe, you think that would be a safe plastic because we're drinking out of it. But no, plastic is plastic and it's all bad for you.
It's a Karopi coffee mug holding paintbrushes.
There you go.
I'm like, what? I'm so lost right now. I'm like, where are you guys at? So confused. So I'm trying to figure out. Gosh, this Everly Gwen kit is challenging me with its color. I don't know. Right now I'm challenged with all of their coloring. So I don't know where I want to go.
Do you think you need yellow white?
Yellow white? I didn't use yellow white. But maybe. But this yellow kind of looks nice. I'll be fine with this yellow for now. I don't know, this doll's gonna have a different color than my other Everly Gwens. That's okay though. You know, I don't think everything should always look the same, which I have a hard time making things look the same. But I think I need to just paint versus trying to have a vision. See, hi Peppy Peppa Pig. But yeah, so I'm working on these few dolls. Can't believe it's Friday night. It's party time. Woo woo. Oh my gosh, I have a video on TikTok that's going viral at the moment. Last I checked, it had over 2.6 million views. That just happened in the last 24 hours. It's been crazy. A lot of good feedback though. People are starting summer break. That's nice. When you're an adult, you don't get breaks anymore. Those things just slip away. They don't care if it's a holiday. You still gotta work. Still gotta figure it out. But yeah, so I have $2 available on the website right now. If you guys are looking for a new baby, check them out. One's a redhead, one's a brunette. They're so cute.
I know I have your thing on here, but... Oh, thank you,
Oh,
Heather. I
shoot.
shared it at the same time as you.
I just dropped that and got red on there. No! Hand fell into some paint nearby. Tried to cause me problems. Soon we'll have this doll for sale too. It's ready for its rooted poof and eyelashes. So cute. So cute. Oh my gosh, I have tons of kits on the way. Well, I think 8 or 9 of them just arrived. There are a lot of old kits that you can no longer get. They've been sold out for a long time. And I have a lot more on hold with this seller that I need to pay for, but they're such great deals. Oh my gosh. So I'm going to be starting those kits to sell. Be some faces a lot of you guys probably have never seen.
Hey. You know what that means? She got up.
Yeah. Nope. So yeah, there's going to be quite a few preemies coming up. There's going to be quite a few bigger chunky babies. I think I'm going to start on one of the chunky dolls today.
Oh my god, I just want some cold water.
Some cold water.
Yeah, I'm so thirsty. That's what I don't like about coffee. Oh, you got rid of the ice cubes.
I'm such a horrible person.
I wonder if I put cold fruit in the water. If it'll make my water cold.
Yeah, it'll work like an ice cube. Yeah, it is Edwin's sculpt.
I'm so thirsty.
This is probably my favorite version I've done of it. Well, you know, because I've painted the other one so long ago, so my work was different back then. But I like those ones. But that one is a really cute doll kit. Man, I'm just not really sure what I want to do with my doll work. I always get to this point where I'm like, I don't know what to do. This happens every time I paint. It's nothing new. You'd think after all these years of doing this that it would be a certain
Oh, try this.
just science, but it's not. What is
Try
it?
this water. Just try it. Doesn't that taste gross?
I don't know. Tastes like water.
Yeah.
Tastes like water. But yeah, I don't know what to do on these dolls I'm working on. Well, never fails. Just do a yellow layer. Just start there. Some yellow. I don't know. Let's see.
Claudia says, I keep forgetting that you're live at dinner time in Edmonton. Is that Canada?
Yeah.
What time is it for you? It's 10:33 p.m. here for us.
She's probably more on the West Coast.
Yeah, probably. It's probably around, what, 7:33 maybe where you are? Amber says, are you having any issues with his vinyl? I've heard that kid has a lot of issues.
No, I've never had any issues with any kids' vinyls. Like, and when everybody always says they have issues, I'm like, I don't understand what you guys are doing.
I think, are you guys painting with acrylic? Maybe that's a difference.
But no, yeah, I've never had any issues painting that kit. I've made a lot of Ellie Sues over the years.
Jennifer says, every time I get stuck, I start another one so I can start fresh and clear my head. Oh my gosh, I totally agree with you, Jennifer. When I get stuck with a doll, usually I just have to put it to the side and work on something else. Either rooting or, like you say, start a whole nother one. And then when you come back to it, you know, whether a few days later or a couple of weeks later, you're like, oh, I know exactly what I need to do for you now.
Yeah.
There's a doll that I'm working on that instead of actually putting her away like I usually put dolls away when I'm get stuck with them, I actually let her stay out. And every time I'd walk by, I'd look at her and I'd just kind of think about what she might need next. And then that's how I decided, yeah. I think she needs another yellow layer, but that was after, you know, a couple weeks of thinking the same thing, then I made my move.
Yeah, I had that doll in my collection. His name was Edwin. I've had it a couple times in my collection. Because it's a kit that I really like. Like, I would keep this one too. I really like this one, but I have way too many sold out limited edition kits that I'm going to be adding to my collection. I just like hit the jackpot. So the lady, she has like 500 kits and she's selling them $50 with the COA, and if they don't have COAs, $30. But they're all older kits, so there are no kits that have, and they're kits that have never been reproduced. So yeah, I have a lot of kits coming. Some really fun, unique, different ones.
Jennifer,
since they're old.
yeah, because I get frustrated. I know, Jennifer, I totally feel you. And then instead of just making the wrong move on the doll kit, or just finishing it off because you're frustrated, it's just best to put it to the side. It's not worth painting when you're frustrated either.
Which, speaking of Holly, she had a Manuela kit with no COA, so she only sold it to me for $30.
Such a great deal.
Which Manuela has never been reproduced anyway, so it doesn't matter.
No.
But yeah, so that was pretty exciting.
Claudia, it's 8:33 with Claudia. She says, "Can I be a member?" What is she? Is she talking about for the channel?
That would, I think you join somewhere in the chat, or you go on my main page and join. We work on the same. We work at the same time as Melanie when she does her sculpting. Yeah, I like to get my workflow starting at like 9 p.m. at night, and I go till like 4 in the morning.
4 or 5. Although we're trying to change schedules a little bit and try to start earlier in the day. And by earlier in the day, I still mean like around 5 o'clock in the afternoon, because we do wake up in the afternoon, but that's only because we're shutting our eyes at like 7 in the morning.
Yep. I'm going to the
we
bed.
have a really weird schedule, like if we live in the UK or something.
I'm going to bed when the sun is rising. I'm like, great. Maybe I should just stay up. Oh man, you're a trooper, Melanie. She has a daytime job and she'll stop at like 2 in the morning.
Oh my gosh, I want to be like you, Melanie.
More work, less sleep. I want to work, sleep more, less work.
Yeah, no, that's not how you get ahead in this life.
Yeah. 10 hours is a long time to work. You got to get up and walk around more.
Thank you, Heather, for sharing the
Hi,
website.
Tessia.
I'm gonna share the we have an All Dolls Matter Facebook page, guys, if you guys don't know about it. where you can share all dolls, doesn't matter what.
Vintage dolls, Barbie dolls.
Yeah, just as long as they are appropriate dolls. I don't know how else to say it.
Yeah.
But vintage dolls, cloth dolls, cuddle babies, reborn dolls, Barbies, BJDs, figurines. Is that fine? What you do
Yeah.
too?
Action figures.
You can share teddy bears as well.
Labubus.
You know,
You can share your
manufactured
Labubus.
dolls.
Look at her with her Hello Kitty purse. She's so cute. I have 3 Labubus and 3 Lafufus. But this Lafufu is an amazing Lafufu. It looks just like the real Labubus. But it's not. But it could pass off as one.
Bonnie says, why do you both like to work late into the night and early next morning? Honestly, Bonnie, I would prefer to get up early in the morning and go to bed before midnight, but it's Stephanie who likes to be up late at night. I think it has to do with,
The world is asleep.
she says the world is asleep, so she feels quote unquote safe.
At peace.
At peace. I'm not really sure what she means by that.
Well, my phone is blown up all day with notifications and messages and comments and
Okay.
everything everywhere.
So really, I just stay up. I've just changed my schedule because of her, but I'm trying to get her to have a
I've always
daytime
been this
schedule.
way. I've always been this way. When I was 18 and going to country clubs, to country line dance, I would be up till 2 when those closed. Then from 2 to 4 in the morning, I'd go to the gym. Then I go to bed at like 6 in the morning and be up by 2 p.m.
Yeah, so it's just easier for me to adapt to her schedule versus doing the other way around because I've tried hard to make her adapt to a daytime schedule and it's been a little bit challenging, but I'm hoping with time I can get her to, we'll see, get her to change to a daytime schedule.
No, that will never happen, but anyways. If she wants to be up during the day, we can have 2 different schedules. I'm fine with that. We'll just sleep when the other one is up. She'll be up during the day. I'll be sleeping, and up during the night, she'll be sleeping during the night.
Maybe that will happen.
But there is one of the babies that's available on the website. And she's so cute. She's got a Hello Kitty theme. There she is. She's adorable. Yeah, I've always just been a night owl, if I can be.
Because lately I have been getting up a little bit earlier than her, and the sunlight is just right for like video taking or photos, and I like that, so we might have to change schedules. I might have to be getting up during the daytime and she'll just be up at night.
Just be doing my own thing.
JJ's
Oh
mom
my
says she's a
gosh.
night owl too.
I'm not really feeling it with this Everly Gwen. Oh God, I don't like it. I don't like it. Oh, it's part of the
Yeah,
process.
you need to show us your tubby wubbies.
Man,
Elisa says she got scammed and got 2 horrible fake Labubus. Elisa, where'd you buy them from?
well, the best place to get them from is from Pop Mart. You're gonna get them off of AliExpress. They're typically the fake ones. There's some on eBay that are legit, but they're pretty expensive. But yeah, you gotta get them through Pop Mart's Live. That's the easiest place I found to get them is when they go live. But it took me like a week. But I got them all in 1 week. This one was my first one because I didn't think I'd be able to get the other one. So I just went with the expensive one. But then we got her. And then we got her. I got them all from the Pop Mart Lives on TikTok. I
You
did.
got authentic ones on Whatnot.
Yeah, you can sometimes get them there too. It's risky. It's super risky because there's so many fake ones out. And some that look legit, like this one looks legit, but it's not legit. It even had a scan bar, but the scan bar went to a non-valid page. But this one looks very like it's not really much difference from the Labubu. But it's okay. In the Labubu world,
We love Labubu.
people are not
Not
haters.
we. I'm not a Labubu.
They're not haters of the Lafufus.
No.
Like, this is a bad Lafufu. This is a decent Lafufu, but you can tell by looking at this one, it's a Lafufu. It's actually of this one, and that's why I say this one is a really good Lafufu because it's almost identical to the Labubu. Like, it's dialed in. Look at how much bigger this guy is. Then here's that clear spot in his foot. Yeah, those are supposed to be the same guy. Most would think this one is authentic because he's dialed in almost all the way in. But yeah, funny little guys. Funny little guys. They're little cuties. Yeah, I bought one off of AliExpress. I paid 16 bucks for it, and they said, "Oh, it's authentic." That was the one that looks authentic.
Elisa says she's gonna start sewing for them.
Oh,
That'll
fun!
be so cute. You make such great stuff.
Yeah, I've been like, I haven't ordered any outfits yet for them. But there are some really cute ones on AliExpress. They're always in my shopping cart. They're to make them little McDonald's workers. They're so cute. Or there's a Harry Potter outfit, but it's so expensive. I want to buy it, but at the same time, I'm like, meh. But yeah, they're all the rage. On TikTok, people have got so many of them. They're crazy about them there. Okay. Don't really know what I'm doing.
Thank you, Heather.
But we're trying to
Carter
get
Chris says I
somewhere.
already have an evil rabbit creature. Curtis. Curtis, that's not true, Curtis. Melanie says they remind me of where the wild things are. I totally see that. I see that now. Elisa says she got some AliExpress outfits and they're mostly good quality.
Yeah.
Slay Girl says, which one is your favorite?
Out of the Labubus.
I guess so.
My favorite would probably be this one. It's the first one I got. We call her Sodi. So that's her name, Sodi.
I agree with you, Kimberly. They are the modern troll trend.
But then this one, she's pretty decorated out. She'd seem like she's my favorite, but she's not. I don't know. I wish I had Dada of this one, but I don't. We've got this one. So they're cute. I really like the one with the soda though. That one though was expensive. Well, these are like what, $20.99 or $21.99 on Pop Mart. And this one with the soda was $39.99. Because he's like a special edition one. He's not the special edition one though, but the Coca-Cola line is like a special. He's not the rare one. Well, I feel like that people don't get him as much as the other ones, but he's a popular one. She. Apparently the creature is a she. Okay, so I was thinking of maybe doing, I don't know. This doll's coloring is just so whack to me right now. And that's
Mimi said she thought she was buying a good AA peaches with a cloth cloth body, and what she got was the peach's head on a vinyl body with mixed match limbs.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh, is there anything you can do about that? Can you message them? That is just, what do you call, false advertising.
That sucks.
Hopefully she wasn't too much. Yes, Tessia, we are still in Kentucky, and it seems like you live here too. We are more to the east side. We're in Winchester, close to Lexington.
Doing a purple wash. This doll is challenging me, so we're gonna have to do something different with its skin tone.
Which to those people that live out here, we're thinking about hosting some events next year. We're still wrapping our head around it. We're still trying to figure out locations and all the details, but we're really thinking about doing something out here where we can all gather together and hang out or do some classes or do some kind of fun activities. Maybe you guys will be excited to know that. You live in Marion, Kentucky? Oh my gosh, I have an aunt that lives out there. So you're about 4 hours. You are 4 hours west of us. And Nadia says her sister's in London. London, Kentucky. I've heard of London.
I think it's like an hour from us.
So it's not that far away from here?
No.
It seems like there's so many of you guys that live out here. So I feel like having some kind of dolly events would be pretty successful. And no matter how badly we want to go back to California, I really think we're just going to settle out here for a little bit. Because things are just not looking too good out there. I hate to say it, but gas prices are just even going more up compared to when we were there, and the energy prices are going up too. It's just not a very smart move for Stephanie and I. I think we're just better out here. Amber is in Ohio, but Northern Ohio, you're still not
Hey,
that far
Meljo.
away, Amber.
Oh, I don't know what's gonna come of this Everly Gwen kit, but she is really challenging me this time. It's alright. It'll be nice once it's all done. Once it's all done, it will be nice. It will be pretty. But we currently have 2 dolls available on the website if you guys are looking for new dolls to add to your collection. Oh yeah, we miss being in California. I miss it 1000%.
Yeah, the gas prices in Cali, I hear that they are, I've seen between $4.50 to $7 depending on where you are in California.
Well, and by 2026 it's supposed to be $8.50 a gallon.
Yeah, so that doesn't sound good. In Kentucky, like when we go to Buc-ee's, which is in Richmond, Kentucky, gas prices are like $2.56. I mean,
Yeah, it's really
wow, what a
cheap.
difference compared to California. And California is the only state in the nation that has the highest gas prices.
And electricity.
And Fresno, which is where we're from, has the highest electric rates in the nation. So you can imagine, I mean, in the summer, we were paying close to $1,000 for our electric bills. And out here, last month, our bill was only $100. So If I had
It was
to pick-
$108.
108. If I had to pick and choose, I think it would be smart for us to stay here rather than go back to California.
You like her head? Yeah, she has a cute head. Right now her coloring is just challenging me, but we're going to get through it. Like Heather says, we can do it.
It's 307 in Michigan. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think right across the street it's like 276 or something like that. I think Kentucky might have some of the lower gas prices. Probably, I think North Carolina actually might have lower than Kentucky too.
Texas has really good business and tax rates and stuff, like, and the electric bill's cheap, water bill's cheap. It's all cheap. There's a lot of benefits to living in Texas. We'd go to Texas.
Yeah, we're definitely considering Texas for sure.
It's $3.49 where Heather works. That's because she upped the price and now she's taking a 50-cent cut off of each gallon.
$3.49 was the gas price in California in 2016. After that, it really started going up. I remember that. So almost 10 years ago, that was California gas prices.
I remember that place.
Oh, there's Gail. Yeah, she's saying it's around 260 there. Yeah, that's nice. But I bet even at that price, it's a little higher than what it's been in the past, huh?
Nothing matters anymore. Not the past, not the future. We're all just here. Oh my gosh, okay. Alright, well, I think with that Everly Gwyn, I don't know what's going on. My gosh.
I'll tell you what, guys, though, it is so humid. Oh my gosh, I am sweating. We have the windows open and air's blowing in, and it's just so humid out there right now. That is something that we're not used to. California is so dry.
You're crazy.
So even though it's not too terribly hot outside, it feels hot because it's so humid.
It don't matter.
Anyway.
anymore.
Let's see, Danielle says they're already having planned blackouts in Louisiana due to the amount of power people are using, and our electric is expensive too, so I can only imagine what it would be paying in California. Oh my gosh, yes. I feel bad for Californians because
I don't feel bad for them. They're where I want to be.
I'm pretty sure some of my Californian friends have told us they're jealous of us being out here.
Yeah, well, they won't be jealous when they're out here and there's not.
Cicadas.
Yeah, there's.
Oh my gosh!
And there's not a Target on every corner.
That took a hitch ride on me into the house. I had no idea it was on my shoulder.
Cicadas are crazy.
I used the bathroom and everything until after I realized the cicada was hanging out on my shoulder.
She started screaming like a crazy
screaming and flicking it off of me, and then it was making its strange sounds, and then Stephanie grabbed it and took it outside.
We lived in Fresno, California. We're from all over California.
And then we were in the car, and they're attacking the car, and I'm like, I am so glad our windows are up, because there'd probably be about 10 cicadas in the car right now.
They were crazy today. The cicadas are off the hook today. But right now they should be in bed, because it's night time. But yeah, they were out of control.
Wait, did you say where we're originally from?
Yeah.
Okay. We're the last place we were is Fresno, but I was born in LA. And Stephanie is from Reedley, California, which is by Fresno. So Central California. Elisa says you have to have solar in California to avoid crazy electric prices. I know that. I think that's why they have.
Yeah, but my neighbor was like, "Oh, I have good electric prices. I pay like $50 for a month, but I pay $500 on my payment plan for my solar." I was like, "Well,
then it adds up to."
Well, you're not winning. I looked at her and I was like,
"Yeah,
do you think that you're getting a deal right now? Because I am so confused."
And then it kind of sounds like a scam because we asked our aunt if the power goes out,
Yeah.
do you still have power because you have solar? She said no. Our power goes out too. And I'm like, well,
that doesn't make any sense.
That doesn't make sense, and that's not very...
Because you should be the house on the block with
right.
power. Because when the power goes out here, my little solar lights in the yard stay on.
Right.
Only makes sense. We should be careful about how we talk about that here on TikTok. I mean, on YouTube, because
Why?
they do not.
They do not like us telling the truth.
They do not like the truth.
No,
They're like, they're talking about the solar scheme again. Shut them down. Shut them down.
Our landlord in California said he was not going to get solar for us, so we were stuck.
You shouldn't have to have battery backup if you got solar, but that's good that your lights stay on. But your solar, baby, if the lights go out, you should have power. You shouldn't be connected to that electrical
Eventually,
grid.
though, that solar power will run out. But yeah, I mean, right when the lights go out, you should still.
Everybody should still have it.
Right.
Backup battery or not, you guys should be the ones that we stand back and we're like, dang it.
We should
have bought solar.
Right.
Shoot. Look at them. They got that power on. They're not stressing about losing all their food in the fridge.
Do they have solar panels out here? Do you see that?
I haven't really seen it much. I mean, it would not.
Because California, almost every home has solar panels on their roof.
Would not do well out here with this whacked out weather.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
Yeah, maybe some do have it, but I mean,
not as popular as back home.
No, it's not as common out there for sure. For shizzle. Oh my god, I don't like looking at that Everly Gwen right now. Oh, I just hate that doll. This is the struggle of my life. Ugh. Some people just think it's so easy after all these years of painting the dolls. No, it's not. They still challenge me like I just learned yesterday. All I know is this Everly Gwen is going to have a different...
Melanie says a lot of my neighbors have it and
skin
they
tone.
Solar.
Yeah.
Connie says I have a full house generator here in New Hampshire. Ooh, that's nice. That makes you definitely feel at peace for when there's a power outage of any kind. Heather says put her down and come back to her. That is a great tip.
I've had her put down. She keeps coming back. She's right here. I've been sitting on her like I can't sit on her very long. I gotta make money for bills. There's not much sitting time. She needs to stop jerking with me. That's what it is. I swear. No, this is the story of my life. They just like to screw with me. I noticed lately I've been doing a lot of different things with my painting. I don't know what's going on. But the dolls are all looking different. So...
Do you need more light? Oh, you know, this light over here is not on.
That's not going to make a difference.
Yes, it makes it makes a tad bit difference.
But not enough to be like, yep, that's what I need to do.
You know, I think we might need one more light right here.
I don't know. I think I'm going to crease this baby. I think I'm going to throw it out. I think I am over this.
How come that brown light doesn't have a light bulb in? Is it because you just don't have
Because I
a
took
light
one
bulb?
upstairs. I need more light bulbs.
Do you want me to try to put that there? Or maybe
No, not right now.
Okay.
But I need more light bulbs. I need more light stands. I need more light in my recording area.
Yeah, I agree.
I need lights upstairs. I need way more lights than I've ever needed. But I need them. I think I'm getting somewhere with this doll. She's going to have a very newborn look. Very newborn look.
Heather says, I think the fact that they're all different is what gives them personality.
Yeah. My mom always said I had a good personality. That's why I was so different. I agree. Oh, was thinking about having Jackie Root hair on this one, but now I'm like, eh. I think I'm just gonna paint its hair.
Kristen laughed at you or with you on. Oh my gosh, it's so hot.
It is not that warm. You're crazy. Maybe you're menopausing.
I'm thirsty too.
You're thirsty?
Yeah.
I drank almost all this coffee. Oh my gosh, we just painted blush on that one. Yeah, the twins, one does look chill and one looks pissy. It's true.
Yeah, having a generator definitely gives you a peace of mind, I would say.
I'm going to give you a peace of mind.
Because when we first moved here, and there was a really bad storm, we had ice, what do you call it, freezing rain.
Yeah.
I was so scared of being out of power because it was going to be so cold. I mean, we're talking like -6 degrees Fahrenheit. So, and we've never experienced that kind of chilling weather. I mean, we're from California. The coldest I'd get out there would be like 32 degrees on a really, really cold winter night. But never really experienced anything more cold than that. So if we would have had a generator, I definitely wouldn't have been crying. Thankfully, though, and I think it's because we live right behind a huge strip of big stores like Walmart, Lowe's, and stuff like that. We did not go out of power, and I think if we would have, they probably would have helped us pretty quickly because they have to get those stores up and running.
Yep.
So thankfully, we didn't lose any power. So, but I was so scared. I was so scared.
I think I've made progress with the Everly Gwen now. I'm feeling pretty good about that. Think we're turning it around. That's for sure on that one. Oh my goodness. Well, thank you so much, guys, for hanging out with us. This has been fun. I've gotten some work done. Kind of know where I'm going with that one now, which is good because I was so lost with that one. She was driving me crazy. Driving me crazy. But if you're looking for some reborns to add to your collection, there are 2 on the website. So cute. This one, they can even come home in the opposite of genders. So if you want them as boys because they're dressed as girls, after you buy them, just let me know and we can send them home in the preferred gender. So adorable. Oh my goodness. What a little cutie. Who remembers Ocean? Because that was Ocean's kit. All right, stay safe, stay positive. We'll be back soon. Bye.
Bye.